Welcome back. It's the Hannah Watkins Glam Design Show. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to make some affordable beverage sets. So today we are going to be making some Chanel inspired designer drinkware, and I'm going to be using some inexpensive items. So you would definitely need your Chanel design of your choice. You would need some towel, porcelain towel, ceramic towel, or glass and a shot glass from the Dollar Tree or any store of your liking. So you're going to upload that picture into your cutware, and then we're going to cut it out. But before we cut it out, we're going to use this gloss. Make sure you go to an outside or well-ventilated area, and we're going to spray some acrylic gloss on this sheet. I don't know if I told you guys, but you also need to be using the water slide paper. So once you upload your image on the water slide paper and we take it outside, we're going to do 3 to 4 coats of gloss spray until it dries. So you want to let it dry like 5-10 minutes in between each spray. Okay, then we're going to cut it out by hand. Now you can put it on a cut machine and let it cut for you, but I just prefer to cut it out by hand when I'm doing this particular kind of craft. Now this ceramic towel you can get from any one of your local hardware stores. I am just edging down the side or filing down the sides with some sandpaper so that it's not rough. And then you're going to take a little bit of lukewarm water, and we're going to put our image in the lukewarm water so that the image will transfer off of the paper, and then we can put it onto the towel. Now you guys, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I actually messed this part of the DIY up, but I did fix it, and you're going to see exactly how I fixed it. First off, while the image is in the water, you could go ahead and prep your towel by making sure that it's clean and free of any fingerprints or debris. Okay, so you only want to leave it in there for about maybe a few seconds, maybe about 30 seconds or something like that. I put a little bit of water on the towel so that the water slide image will slide off easily onto the towel. Well, that's where I began to experience some difficulties. First off, when I took out of the image, I realized when I was trying to slide it, because you're technically supposed to just slide the image right off the paper, I realized then that the particular gloss sealer that I use is new to me, and it's one that I do not like. I don't know, maybe I needed to use more than 3 coats of the gloss. Either way, it didn't work that well for me, and so here you see me actually pulling the image off of the paper, water slide paper. Well, that's a no-no. You really shouldn't do that, because that right there that you saw happen, just right how the top part folded over, can happen easily. Okay, so it's okay though. I decided to work with it. Once I tried to unfold the design, of course you need to use more water. When you use more water, it works better. I tried to unfold the design and lay it out, and it worked somewhat, but it just became to be something very tedious, and I just wasn't having it. And I decided to just create my own little torn away images. So I decided to just tear away the border so that it'd have more of a torn or tear away look around the images instead of straight lines. Okay, so that is what I decided to do, and that is how I got the look that you guys will see in the end. So basically I just took my scissors and cut away the sides, and then kind of pulled away until I was happy with the design that I came up with as far as the edges. Now here, I think I am happy with the way my edges look now. And so I am just dabbing off excess water around the sides just to make sure that I'm lining my image up in the middle of the towel so it can have more of a centered look. Okay, you see how easy the towel is moving around when I'm barely touching it? It's because it still has too much water underneath the image. So now I'm taking a paper towel and gently and lightly dabbing the image to draw out some of that water that is underneath the image. Okay, so now I am going to go ahead and use, this is the final look right here, you guys, of how it turned out. Not the final look, but the final look of the edges that I decided to use. Except for one of the corners that's kind of peaked on the side, I did decide to pull that little piece off a little bit more. And so now I'm going to let that dry to touch. And then I did, I think, 2 coats of Mod Podge sealer on top of my towel. Now I'm going to show you how I create another towel with the same image to get the desired look I originally was trying to get with the water slide. But instead, this time I'm going to be using, I'm actually going to be using a mailing label. Now you can use printable vinyl or the mailing labels. They're basically the same thing. So it's the same routine. You find your image, you upload your image, but this time after you print it, you let your machine cut it out. You can cut it out by hand, but I let my machine cut it out so I can have straight lines. Okay. So the mailing paper is basically like a sticker. So you can even use sticker paper. You have a couple of different options. You can use printable vinyl. You can use sticker paper, or you can use these mailing labels. I use the mailing labels. Now you want to also do this to your first tile. You're going to do the little fine sanding on the sides so that your edges aren't rough. Don't sand it too roughly out, okay? So now you notice we do not use water because this is more like a sticker paper. So you want to start at the very top of the tile and gently press your image down. You want to try to remove any bubbles from underneath your image. And once you have it set, we're now going to also sit it in our spray box. This is my little spray box because it was late at night and I didn't want to go into the garage because I had 2 cars in there and a lot of other stuff. I just didn't want any of the spray to get on. So I got me a little box and I sprayed a couple of coats of Mod Podge, 2 coats of Mod Podge onto that design as well. Now, here you see I'm just going back in to get my Chanel images for my wine glasses and my shot glasses. And I am using a gold foil vinyl and I'm cutting that out so that I can apply that as well to my glasses, okay? Because we are doing a beverage set. So once I weed, this is considered weed my designs out so that they look like this. I am going to apply my images to my glass. Now while my tiles are drying, I also put them inside my oven, just so you guys know, at a temperature of 195 for like, I think 10-15 seconds once it was dry, to help make the image stay secure on the tile. And I don't have to worry about them, lifting up. But that's a step you don't really have to do, but I just like to do. And so when I put this image on my wine glass, you guys, I made sure that it was free of fingerprints. If you saw me wipe it off, you can use a little bit of alcohol to remove any fingerprints from your glasses as well. And I'm also using a wine glass with a stem and one that is stemless. And then I'm going to also make the Chanel name and logo in gold for my shot glasses, you guys. Because again, I am trying to build a beverage set, something that you can gift to anyone or have for yourself. Holidays are coming up, you guys, so be sure to check out my websites for gift ideas, handmade gift ideas. Some things aren't handmade, some things are bought and designed with things put together. And I'm also my bake shop will be launching very soon, and then you can also get your treats from me as well if you're wanting to have some type of party or you just want some sweet treats for yourself, okay? So I will also have all of those links down in the description box that you can check out. So once you use the transfer paper, you put the vinyl on the transfer paper, you put it on your glass. This is our final look for our sets, you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's DIY, which was somewhat of a fail turned into a success. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.